Hamilton isn't just any Broadway show. It is the biggest Broadway stage phenomenon, possibly in history. But it has transcended Broadway, obviously. The freakish success of the show has gained praises from everyone. Some saying Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius. Not even just a Broadway genius, but a hip-hop, story writing, and lyrical genius as well.
There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent of restitution.
Maybe even a little bit of a mad genius.
Because I know that Hamilton's like a bad elevator pitch. Like rapping founders, like what? No.
But the issue with the show's crazy freakish success is the show was also sold out until, well, when does The Second Coming come again? But while usually having a show being sold out for years on end is a good thing, it also meant that the show was a bit inaccessible. The thing is, Hamilton uses music that is more mainstream than most Broadway shows ever do.
I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation.
The fact that Hamilton is a hip-hop R&B/pop musical with a diverse cast means that a lot of people who have never seen a musical before are interested in this one, and that's powerful. But it's never that easy, is it? If this is your first time here, welcome to Food for Plot, where we make videos about how story works in all media and how to make your stories better. Subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Problem with Broadway in general is that, well, it's expensive. And we are not just talking about ticket cost, which is anywhere from $100 to $500 a piece. Not counting scalp tickets, which can be even higher. The other issue with Broadway is that it's only in one place, and that place is New York City. You see, Broadway only truly being available for one city in the entire world means that if you don't live close by, live on the same coast, or even same country as New York City, seeing a Broadway show might as well be a fantasy. So while an incredible show can premiere that everybody wants to see, someone could end up spending hundreds, maybe even thousands to actually end up seeing that show. And by the time that they have the money saved up, that show may close, meaning that nobody will ever see it unless it's touring or gets a revival maybe 5 or 10 years down the line. This and a few other reasons are why Broadway sales were going down in general.
Accessibility was an enormous issue it's an enormous issue for Broadway and theater, full stop.
Lin tried several things to make Hamilton more accessible to the new people that the show would attract.
We made the first 2 rows $10. We saw the cheap seats get grabbed up and sold at resale value for crazy prices. And then I get calls from relatives being like, you're charging $2,000. I'm not charging that. That's not me.
He also gave 10,000 free tickets away to many students in New York City who are from lower income schools. But still, unfortunately, the ridiculous travel costs and limited admission rates still prohibits a lot of these attempts from being successful for the people that Lin-Manuel Miranda wanted to reach. So fast forward, right? Past Lin writing the music for Moana, to starring in Mary Poppins Returns, to writing the new music for the live action Little Mermaid, and casting Lafayette, Thomas Jefferson star Daveed Diggs as Sebastian. Lin-Manuel Miranda is firmly in the Disney machine. So it was of no surprise when Lin announced that he would be releasing a filmed version of Hamilton and partnering with Disney to release it into theaters. But what was a surprise was, as a response to the 2020 coronavirus pandemic and no theaters opening and the overall instability in Hollywood's theatrical release schedule, this was posted on Lin's Twitter. We get an announcement that not only is this film version of Hamilton coming out on July 3rd, 2020 instead of October 2021, like was previously announced, but it will also be coming out exclusively on Disney+. This is huge. Being exclusively released on a massively popular streaming service like Disney+, and for no extra costs, means that the filmed version of Hamilton's Broadway show is in more homes and has more viewership than the show could ever have had on Broadway, making Hamilton the most popular and accessible stage musical available on Earth. Most of the people who have Disney Plus around the world probably have never even seen an actual Broadway stage musical before, even if they love movie musicals, meaning Hamilton again attracts a brand new audience to Broadway. And this changes the game of the future Broadway releases. Just think of how many people a show like Hamilton is inspiring. In the widest release a Broadway show has ever had, with the power of Disney Plus. I mean, who knows how many future storytellers we can inspire when we make the best seat in the house your house. When instead of begging people to come to the stage, we bring the stage directly to them.
But that's just food for plot. If you learned something in this video, or you think others might learn something in this video, go on and share it, or join the conversation down below, even if you disagree. Click that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another video. Every like goes to feeding the penguin. So until next time, keep writing.